Hey, pastors, I'm Jerry Lawson with 24 to Double and with Daystar Church. And if you've seen me lately at all, I've been talking a lot about follow-up. It's a great season. It's a great time to be talking about that with lots of people coming into the church for special services and big events. You want to get them back. And, I thought about you today. Somebody that's listening to this video, I think God put you on my heart because I feel like there's some people out there that are a little bit overwhelmed with the idea of follow-up. Like, you need to be doing it. You know that the church can't grow without it, but man, I don't know the systems. I don't think we're even collecting people's information as well as we should. I don't have any staff to help me. I don't know what to do next. And so I just wanted to just tell you three things because we're pastors and we know that we say point 1, 2, and 3. Okay. But just real quickly, you may not know all the ins and outs and you may not have all the data points and the systems in place, but three things you need to do. Here's the first thing. You need to care. Just in your heart, you need to know that when people get into a regular relationship with a faith family, their life gets better. And so if you really care and you want people to connect with your church, not just come to church, give a tithe or show up on a attendance record, but you really care. You think about how their life could be better if they join a faith family, they follow Jesus. Then you're going to focus a little more and you're going to pay attention. You're going to look for opportunities to make a connection. It might just be in the lobby. You're just talking to someone in the lobby and you're connecting with them. It's in the auditorium sanctuary when you're talking to people. For me, listen, I do follow up at the restaurant, where I invite people to church. I get to know them. I know their names. It starts just as simply as that. You yourself be the example of love and compassion, and you care for people. So we start right there. Care about people. The second thing I would say is do something, okay? Do something. I do some follow-up sometimes just on social media. I look up somebody on Facebook. Hey, I was glad to see you at church Sunday. I want you to know I'm praying for you and your family. Hope you'll come back. Is there anything specific I could pray about? Just a Facebook private message where you just reached out to them in that way. And of course, if you're doing a good job collecting information from people, you can text them, you can send them an email. People love to get a card in the mail. I wouldn't send an old-fashioned letter from a church that looks like a bill, but like a more square card or even a postcard in the mail. Just let them know you cared, that you noticed that they came and you cared. And so the third thing I would say is cast vision. Since you care and your mind and your thoughts are getting around this, cast vision to the people who are closest to you. You might say, well, I don't have a staff. I don't even have a big church. We don't have this big volunteer corps, but there's somebody that is close to you and knows your heart. Cast vision. Talk to them about how different someone's life is when they come to know Jesus and they join the local church. Talk to them about how, Jesus followed up with, Peter multiple times. He chased after Peter. Talk about how Jesus shared the prodigal son story and how much he cared that person needed to come back home. That could be in a sermon or just a conversation. And when you cast vision to the people closest to you, to your church, to your team, someone's heart is going to get on fire and you're going to be able to empower them to start doing follow-up. If you're like me, I started in a tiny, tiny church. I was everything, okay? I was the sound man, the worship leader, the follow-up person, the marketing person, the IT, everything person. And what I would do is I'd get passionate about a certain area. I would cast vision. I would build it up, and somebody would get on fire about it, and then I would hand it off to them. Follow-up is one of those areas you could do that with, and I would encourage you to do it. And if you want to go really deep and you want to know everything there is to know about follow-up, I've got a free webinar. I just call it Insane Follow-Up. It's because we took our follow-up at Daystar Church to a crazy, insane level, and it's reaped great benefits for us. So all you do is go to the website, 24todouble.com/insane. That's it. And it's a free webinar. And it's a long teaching, like 45-minute teaching. It's free. Tells you all the ins and outs of how we do follow-up. I'd love for you to check that out. 24todouble.com/insane. And everything we offer like that is at that website, 24todouble.com. So God bless you. I hope this has encouraged you in some way, and I hope it'll help you. I hope I'll see you over there at 24todouble.com/insane. God bless.